Hello and welcome to episode number 9 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. Now I have tried to record this episode a couple of times already due to some issues with, you guessed it, heat. So first time I tried to record it, we basically lost our entire republic. Everybody died. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Now the reason why everybody's dying is this. Requires 300 cubic meters of water. So I don't know how it kind of calculates, but it does get 200, and it should be distributing out 200. But I don't think it will distribute. I don't know what happens, but basically this just doesn't work. So we're gonna have to fill it up with 300 cubic meters of hot water before it actually works. So if we go in here and here, well, at the moment the temperature is only -6 degrees, and the only temperature we get, it's so strange. It's basically sending all the temperature down here. But let's imagine temperature is like a sack of potato, for example. So you send a sack of potato down here, right? And you send all of it down here, which means that the local heat that this building generates will not be distributed here. It will be distributed here, but then this will wait for, or at least this is my theory, this will wait for another 100 cubic meters of heat before it distributes it out to here. So that means that this will be completely drained, and yeah. So what we're gonna do, and the reason why I think this is, as I said, I tried to record this another time. I removed the pipe, and instantly the temperature became better. So yeah, there is some weirdness with that I'm just not getting my head around. But there is another thing. This here is actually within range to keep these buildings here warm during the winter. So we should be safe. We should be safe. Also, I would like to say thank you to two new, not subscribers, but yeah, thank you to all the new subscribers. And we also got two members to the channel. So yeah, much appreciated, much appreciated. I do think last episode I added in like a little text that kind of says thank you for you know, joining the membership thingy. So that is kind of what we're gonna do from now on. So at the end of the video, you will see a list of the channel members. Well, they will receive a special thanks. So yeah, let's start by fixing the problems at hand. There are a couple of problems actually, which I know about. We're gonna need to have you up here. We're gonna need to have a passenger. No, one of. What do we need? So we have 2 of those. We need a bus. We need a bus. Yes. No, excuse me. A bus. There we go. You go in here. And I don't think we actually have any. Let's see what we actually have in here now. It's so tricky to see what the different vehicles are here. Yeah, I don't think we actually have any of the covered halls over here. So we're going to be definitely needing some of those. I think eventually we're going to be building a larger construction office just to kind of get everybody into one place. There has also been an update, so also questions has been flown if we would like to restart. So if we would have started a new map in the 1930s with all the hard settings, we would have started with 580,000 rubles, I think it was, and a little bit less dollars. And and the prices are going to be significantly less. Let's see here. Steel, what was it? 330 it was. Oh. Buy prices. Let's see here. So when we started, it was 300 and... yeah, it's 320, right? And then it dropped significantly here. 1932, what happened? I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm just happy. But yeah, prices would be much lower when you start in the 1930s with a lot less money. So yeah, we're just going to be saying thank you to Moscow for that accounting error. So that basically means we have a ton more money than we should have had. We also have a new building that has been added to the area. We have a new radio station, which I have no idea how it looks like. We're going to be unlocking it when we unlock it, I think. So yeah, let's make sure that we are getting all the vehicles where we need them to be. Let's also speed things up a little bit. So there is the bus thing. And there is the excavator. So what we're going to do, we are, in the beginning, we're just going to be removing them. Worst case scenario is that these buildings in the back here are going to be a little bit too cold to operate. Let's set these to high priority. We're probably going to have to turn down some priorities on the... set these in here. Yep. Because we are also building some sewage tanks and whatnot. Right? Yeah, you have a construction office and you have a construction office. Or a demolishing center, or whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll turn you down to medium, 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 medium. And the reason I put them down to medium is because... Oh yeah, of course, we're gonna have to build these pipes again. But we are gonna get a little bit of money for selling some of the scrap, metal scrap. Probably check the price for it while we wait for things to be done. Metal scrap, where you at? Metal scrap, there you are. So you see that also follows the same dip here. It's quite interesting. Is there anything else that has that dip? I would imagine it's either iron. Nope. Then it is probably coal, I would imagine. Yeah, it's the coal prices that have had a significant dip. So, so yeah, if we had an iron ore prices going down, we would also have had a an even further or an even lower steel price. We also kind of would like to make sure that these guys are actually notifying us when they are used, right? When they're done. Yeah. There we go. There we go. And there we go. And we are also currently building... Oh gosh, this is almost done. Is this... No, it's not going to be done now. But it will be done now, I would imagine. There we go. Our next building is complete. Was there something up here we wanted to do? Maybe. Also, do we see that health is going down quite significantly? Yeah, we already are struggling. We're losing 1.2% of health due to pollution. Now, if you didn't know, there is a pollution monitoring station. Well, there was at one point. There we go. It's not behind research, But we could place that down here, and we can kind of see it like in a very large area, how the pollution is. And many people think the pollution is in a circle around the building, but that's not the case. It's an oval. And the oval moves. It moves like in a circle around it. So sometimes we will be hit by pollution. Well, let's see here. Over here, 77%. 73? Wait, what? 73%? A lot of alcoholics in here. Alright. We should also check and see how the rest of our republic is doing. We are not having any crime at the moment. We do not have too many patients. I wonder if we could move this down to 5. We'll keep an eye on this. I think we'll keep an eye on a lot of things. And I think we can move that one down to 5 as well. We just want to make sure that... I don't think we can move that one down. Another thing we should do, we should go into our list. We're going to do show wear and tear. And yeah, we do have a couple of vehicles that are ready for repairs. So basically all of these. So I think we'll do that. Make sure that all of our vehicles are ready for repairs. And then we'll set a little bit more people to work here. So that... let's see, minus 20 degrees, and the temperature is starting to fall, but it shouldn't go under 15 degrees. I say that, I shouldn't have said anything. Oh, jinx and a half. Alright. But yeah. Yes. I was also kind of thinking, I kind of would like to make something cool out of this area here, like a little park area. Or something. We talked about adding in the other universities here. I kind of don't think I would like to do that after all. Maybe we could have like one of them, but I think both of them might be a little bit of a stretch. So if we say university, the technical one is the one we have, and the small headquarters. I mean, we could theoretically have added you in here, couldn't we? And then we also have the medical university. Well, this is too big, I feel like. Although we could have it here. Right? So kind of right behind the hospital. That could actually be quite nice. And then we could have a road behind here. Maybe. Okay, let's plan stuff out here. And I would like to have you kind of aligned with the courthouse here. Be something like that. We're not going to be building it, just planning it. We are going to have to add in some more amenities in here, though. And potentially some more heat, because, by the way, that is something we also should look at. When the temperature starts to drop, I would like to see... we need more people in here. Where's the heating plant? Heating plant, where are you? You're a small heating plant. Just make sure that we have people coming out here. Let's say we don't need more than 5 people in the prison at the moment. How are we doing here, by the way? Oh, something fell down. No, actually, it was the pipes that we are working on. We'll remove this later. Oh, actually, when I think about it, ooh, it's candy. We could add in one of these here. I feel like that would be a perfect replenishment right next to a gas station. Other things that I have done with a new patch. You know what? Should I just bring up the patch notes so we can kind of look at it. Let's see if I can actually manage to figure this one out. Alright, bear with me. No. No. Alright. No. There we go. Alright. Alright, so they fixed crashes relating to the YOG excavator, fixed YOG waste trucks, added missing drivers. Other drivers, we're gonna have to check. Added an old-fashioned street lamps. Okay. I like that idea, because I'm sorry, but I really hate the street lamps in Soviet Republic. It looks nice when you don't see the actual street lamps. When you see it from above and just see the little dots of lights. Switch prefab panel factory to require concrete study. Okay, I thought that was a thing. Locked modern concrete plants behind modern industry research. Okay. Added early radio station that we talked about. Tweaked availability of some trucks to ensure all types are available. Okay. Tweaked speed of excavators and tractors. Okay. Lowering the starting prices and the initial money in early start games. Yeah, that's kind of what we also talked about. Fixed the AMO truck texture. Okay. Fixed the material appearance of buildings during nighttime. Okie dokie. Tweaked capacity of the B307 bus. Okay, gas stations are now locked behind the modernism flag. What? Does that mean we don't have any gas stations? Tweaked availability of the Roosevelt truck. Adjusted initial religious sympathize of citizens to prevent early achievement on St. Petersburg map. Okay, improved overtaking logic. Wait, improved overtaking logic to allow passing of very slow vehicles. Okay. 14 megawatts high voltage wires are now gated behind research, which is not good. Which is not good, because I do think that is exactly what we are using. That is the one we are using, isn't it? Yep. So yeah, we yeah, we are blessed with some early alien information, I guess. Okay, so we are kind of dropping. What's the temperature? 30 degrees minus. Yeah. So we're still gonna have to build the pipes, even though the buildings here will survive. Speaking of buildings, have we got many people in here? No. We'll keep that up here, just for the sake of argument. And let's see here. Yeah, so this is probably going to be like almost like a little government area, I feel like. Yeah. Also, how are we doing on research? Doing all right. I do feel like we have quite a few students at the moment. Maybe we'll up this to 15. And how are we doing with regards to... yeah, we still have quite a few people repairing. So that should be fine. And how are we doing with regards... Pipe seems to be done. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Should we speed up the game a little bit? Let's do that. So we can potentially start building and planning the new pipes. Make sure that you don't get frostbite going to the cinema. Gosh, could you imagine sitting in a cinema 10 degrees Celsius? I can. I live in Norway. Well, a frosty bucket of popcorn. You want ice cubes in Coke? No, sorry, the Coke is an ice cube. Nice. All right. Yeah, let's continue and see what we're doing. We are hopefully... Oh, by the way... You don't have anywhere to put the junk. Put the iron scrap into the basket. Also, how are we doing with regards to you? I think we have just sold... Yeah, 1,921 rubles. Okay. So we'll just speed things up. Then minus 36. We are kind of doing better. This was kind of down in the 10 when I had the heating pipes connected up. So 9 and 10 was the temperature. So I don't quite understand how the game kind of calculates all this. I wish there was like a good thing. I also think that Joe is doing some sort of tutorial. I can't remember if he said it or if I read it somewhere. But I was kind of looking forward to it, so maybe we'll see then. Yes, we have enough professors and students here. I still know people that want to live here. Come on, it's a brand new apartment. You know, come in here if you like. So the reason why I don't forcefully move people from here to here is basically they will lose happiness, and we kind of do need the happiness to be productive. Happy campers, right? So we'll just wait for 8%. Really know how to drink alcohol. Good boy. All right. Health could definitely be better. Speaking of health, are we treating the people? Yeah, kinda. Yeah, we are. So we're not gonna treat these guys. How are you doing? You seem like, yeah, 2 years. Ooh. All right. It's not great. Okay, fire. Yeah. Where's the firefighters? Are they already here? There's only 3 firefighters. Okay, firefighter station. Get some more people in there as soon as possible. There we go. Good job. Get that kindergarten out of the flames, and we already have to do repairs. Well, kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Alright, guys. Can you go and repair that as soon as possible, please? Thank you. And we are really not able to move any of this. How much is it? 8.4 tons. Yeah. I'm also curious how we're going to be... Yeah, this could be problematic. Theoretically, we should have just removed to here, right? Well, live and let live, right? Or something like that. Right, today... Let's do those 2 first, and then we'll set these 2 down to medium. Yeah, it seems like we are doing all right with regards to the temperature. Just by being within range here, so 215 meters, 270 meters from the source seems to be a terrible place to be. 15, 14 degrees, yeah, so if we pause now, they should be complaining about temperature is too low, and they will get sick. And I think we'll increase the staff at the hospital. And firefighting thing here, bring you back down to just a couple. All right. There's never a dull day in our republic, right? And it's gonna be even better when we get the Museum of the Republic up and running. At least so I hope. I'm also curious, we don't have any prisoners. But I'm curious how their health stat is going to be. Since they live right next to the heating station here. I kind of feel like the heating station could have been planned out a little bit better. I'm just keeping an eye on the temperature here. It's kind of weird that kind of became better temperatures when we removed the pipes. I mean, it's kind of logically sane, maybe, hopefully. 1.3 tons of metal scrap. We should be able to get that in one vehicle, right? Hopefully. Well, we are going to get a notification when it's done anyways. So let's... Oh. Does that mean... Does that mean what I think it means? So the prices for steel should now be even lower. Price of steel is now under 300. Nice. Okay, demolition has been completed. Excellent. Which pipe was it? Heating station is up here. Both of them, actually. Okay. Then we need to figure out how we would like to get the heating pipes out here. So I do believe there is... Well, that works. That works. Perfect. And then we'll get the pipes up here. No? Just trying to find a nice... Okay, how about here? That should work. Can we... Yes. I love when things come together like this. I said way too early. Way too early. Okay, what if we... Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. We'll go... And you do need to be not connected under here. Okay, so if we do that and that, and then go up here. Not gonna be a problem for us. Nope. Yes. Why do you want to merge in here? That seems not very likely. Okay, let's try a new approach then. What if we get them here? No? How can we make this as OCD friendly as possible? That is the question on, well, maybe not everybody's mind, but on my mind. We do that and that. And we just need one of you to connect in here somehow. And this goes all the way up here, doesn't it? Yep. And, well, you don't go all the way up here. Yeah, that's right. You need to be down here. Oh, this doesn't look great at all, does it? All right, welcome to the struggle. We still need to move these pipes, so we still have a good amount of time. Also could have done, we could have had them down here. We use the right pipes. Struggling a little bit here due to why is this so freaking problematic? Come on, game. I know you really want to do this. You don't hate me that much, do you? Okay. Now, in my mind, this should have worked. You see that there was a little hint of green here. Then why won't you do this? I really don't get it. Well, we could potentially get him out in the middle here then. Would that have been better? Yeah. Are we going to be able to connect this? That's a completely different subject matter. And I like things to look orderly even though they are underground. Okay, you work. Place you here and you out here. Ah, look at that. Oh, look. Glorious straight pipes. My biggest dream came true. Alright, we would like to build these. Now, I believe that February, so the cold period is as good as over. Let's see, nothing burnt down while we... Nope. Which is good. We should also remove this building here. Yes. Just go ahead and do that, and just notify me when you're done. And then we'll put up a monument here. A monument to remember the city planners that is no longer to be found in this town. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So while we do that, I was kind of also thinking... how are things progressing here now? We are probably going to be doing the heating pipe at... I mean, it's not necessary to have them up. I think maybe we'll finish up these. Because, I mean, these are almost done, right? And the winter season is... Well, we're playing in the Siberian area, so the winter season is not going to be done anytime soon, but we do have this guy, which is connected to that guy, which is connected to these two guys, so we can actually start bringing our own water now. So let's have a couple of people walking down here. Sure, have a couple of workers, and we're also going to need to tell our food trucks to deliver chemicals down here so they can clean the water. There it's nice and clean. I'm also considering streaming over at the Hannibal show. I might have already started a save over at the Hannibal show. But you should find a link to it down in the description if you want to see me live stream. But I do warn you, I do use a web camera, so you might see my face. You might see the cat, or at least the cat's tail. It usually walks back and forward here on the keyboard, asserting dominance. And also, you know, while you're down there looking for the link, you should also have been scrolled past the like button, you know, if you're first down there. It would be Much appreciated if you did. Click that like button. And, you know, if you haven't already, there should also be a subscribe button. You know, it's kind of in the same area as the like button. There we go. All right. Let's get you in here and make sure that we get this monument here in here. For some reason it doesn't quite... Yeah, we'll fix the snapping here. There we go, and then we have another thing to build, to spend our precious money on. Also curious how much money we earned. 3,896. 317. Yeah, so we didn't earn a lot of money. A little bit. Now we have a fairly large and vast landscape ahead of us. We did settle... I just have to look at the map here. Yeah, we did settle on a peninsula here, which we have theoretically 2 custom houses here. I don't think there is anyone other on this. So we're gonna have to bridge out here if we kind of would like to expand. But another thing that could be cool is to make a large city. I think that could be cool. And I also wonder if we should have like a road coming... Oh, stupid how to say it. Oh, it's fine. Coming out here. Oh, we had a fire? I didn't even see that. Oh, so that's why it smells like bacon in here, alright. We probably would like to have another footpath going all around this area here. And I kind of feel like we're doing quite a lot just for the statics. But I feel like that is also important for our republic, right? Okay, and we need a snapping point here. And then we should be able to just go straight across here, right? Yeah. And then this is the middle one. We'll just do something like that. Have like a little crossing over here. Okay, we wanted to have like a university city, basically. So if you live over here and you want to have a college degree, you don't have to take the bus. You should be able to live in a building, which we can find here. So then we could make like a little apartment complex here for the students. So how many was it? 70? 75? And how many students can we have in the 135? So basically 2 of these for dealing with this. Now there is another problem. These buildings here, they don't actually have roads. That is interesting. But yeah, they do need access to all the amenities and such. But just way too perfect. Right. Then we should probably have them the other way. Wait, is this just gonna fit like super perfect in here? Oh my gosh, yes it does. Alright, alright, we're planning for the future here. Yes, that's what we're doing. Halls of residence. And then you're gonna go... like that. And you're gonna come straight down here and make sure that we don't build it. Yeah, we could have a... definitely have a cool looking university here, that's for sure. Although I do think we are kind of planning it a little bit more than we should. What was the other one? The headquarters? The headquarters. There is a bigger one as well here, which we haven't unlocked yet. And then you gonna come in the middle here. A little bit up here. Or do we want to have it the other way? Like so. We could move this one tile back, I think. Wrong. What is this, by the way? This is... oh, it's a big police station. Look how cool all the buildings looks. Oh, love it. So, we place you here now. Sure you're not being built. Then have you come up here. And then you come up here. We should have a nice smooth area and a nice parking area. Park area, not a parking area. Yeah, so I think we'll just dedicate all of this to like a kind of campus area. I think that would be quite nice. But yeah, still don't know if we want to have that be like the front. But maybe we could even have like a bus stop here, maybe even a train station here, or metro, something here to kind of bring people in. That could have been an idea. Alright, seems like we definitely are out of the cold season now. Let's see here, how is our pipes doing? Did we ever build them? No. No, we did not. But this thing here seems to be ready, and I'm also curious, how are we doing with regards to water? We are doing all right. Have we gotten any people in here yet? Nope. It's gonna take a while to get people to move in here, but at least we have people now, right? Speaking of having people, are we growing our population? I think that is a yes. So that's probably the winter, right? Yeah, that is 9th of December. And then it starts to go up. What is this, March? Yep. So our population is growing, slow and steady, wins the race, right? And you, did you ever get any workers? We built a museum. Goodski. And how is research coming along? We're actually 44% there. Let's get some more professors going for this science. We are gonna need it. Yeah, so basically this wire here, we can't build it. Oh, wait. And we go in here and... No. We could! Oh, we can cheese the game. Alright. High voltage. So we can actually cheese it now. Just because the benefits of starting an early game, right? The early game in the early start DLC. We are claiming all the benefits. Get more money. We get better cables that we don't have to research. Yeah. I kind of like the fact that we are dedicating this entire area here. I think it's going to look cool. We're going to be planting some trees around here and whatnot. Yeah, we're going to make something cool out of this. Yeah, definitely. And I think these are actually within walking range is kind of okay. Send the students they will go and do their little student thing here, and they will use this the work thing as. So if we click on a random person here, so their work shift is going to be studying at university instead of going to work. And then they should be able to go from here down to here and down to here. It's a little bit risky doing that, I would say. How are the pipes coming along? They are done, which is nice. Minus 13 degrees, and we're still keeping the temperature up. So we'll see next year, I guess, how things are going to be progressing. I do also wonder if we should upgrade some more foot cobs. So let's say we upgrade these ones, right? Like you and you. And then you don't need any workers, as there is room for a mechanism in here. Let's just double check. They can go to the hospital, and they can go to the... Yeah, basically the only thing that we kind of need them to have access to by foot is that one, and that one. Yep, you as well. Workers for you. No workers for you. We should theoretically upgrade these roads here while there are no people here, right? Seems logically... Seemed like the most logical conclusion. No workers for you. No workers for you. No workers for you. And no workers for you. Yeah. Alright, here comes this guy here. They also said something about they tweaking the speed of this, so I'm curious. I am curious. Yes. But I think maybe that is kind of where we're going to be calling it for today. Should we have this little thing here as a... I do that, and can I... Nope. That didn't work well. What should we put in as... Maybe this building here? As a thumbnail? Get a prison in there as well. Yeah, let's get that as a thumbnail. So with that, my friends, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, there should be a like button in the comment section, and of course a red subscribe button if you haven't already clicked that. All interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care, and keep smiling!